Good morning, YouTube. I am so delayed on this. On May 4th, I got a call from the doctor's office and my bariatric surgery has been scheduled. I will have a gastric sleeve done on July 20th. I'm nervous. I'm excited. Since I got the call, it's literally been on my mind every day. I had my last doctor's appointment in April. Well, not last, but before surgery, last. And I thought about it, and I kind of forgot about it, going through life and things like that. And I got the call on a Thursday morning, and they're like, yeah, Dr. Saluza would like to offer you the surgery date of July 20th. And I pulled up my calendar because I was working, and I was like, yeah. Like, I just did this whole six-month journey, this program. So why wouldn't I jump on the date that they offered me? So I will be having a gastric sleeve. And I remember the doctor's appointment, I was a little upset when I was talking to the nutritionist because my weight had increased a little bit. And that's because I had not been walking as much as I had before. Because lately my back has been acting up. I don't know if it's stress from work because of agency that we're onboarding and just some things have fallen on me or what. But the tension in my back was killing me, and then doing that walking on the treadmill was just becoming too much for me. And so I also think it's because I was doing some stuff around the house. And again, I'm still recovering from the back injury literally from last January. I'm a lot better. I can move around, but only for a certain amount of time before my back is like, sit your ass down. So that's one of the things. But the nutritionist was like, listen, it's okay. You weren't given a requirement because I wasn't. And everyone says, and that even the nutritionist, that you've come with an attitude that we normally don't see all the time. And so you show that you're driven and committed to the program because I've already implemented changes since I started. I saw the surgeon back in October, and that started the process. I found the PCP, the psychologist, all this other stuff, and I just started moving. And then about a month and a half ago, I started therapy. And I said I was going to do therapy after the surgery, but some things were just really bothering me, and my best friend was like, when are you going to stop carrying people and worry about yourself and get therapy? And so I started therapy, and life has come full circle for me. And I say that because I got my car in August of 2022. January 2023, moved into my new place after not being in my own home for 6 months. No, 7, 8 months actually. So finally moved into my new place with my partner at that, and then getting the approval for surgery, or well, starting therapy first and then the approval for surgery. But a lot has happened in these 5 months. New place, therapy, surgery date. It's just really exciting, and it's almost like about fucking time. So that's what I want to share. And I've been meaning to do this video for the longest time, and I just didn't. I've told certain family members and friends. I made the announcement on my TikTok and stuff like that, and I've gained some new followers that are gastric patients. They've already had the surgery, or they're going to. So everyone's sharing tips with each other. I'm following them back and we're in each other's comments and stuff like that. And I absolutely love that. I found a support group that the doctor's office had told me about. I'm in that group, and they have events that they're doing virtually and stuff like that for people to talk, and just, I'm glad that there's that support there. Now, granted, I have my family and friends that's supporting me also, which is fantastic. But to know there's a support group with people that have gone through it and are going to go through it. And then my homegirl that actually talked to me about her experience and stuff like that. I knew or figured it would be the right decision for me when I had to make the initial appointment for the psychologist's office. And the first place I called, there was no answer. So I called the second person on the list because the doctor's office gave me a list of who I should talk to about getting the psych eval. And so the second place I called, I got the receptionist and she's like, how can I help you? And I said, well, I just left the doctor's office and I need to meet with a psychologist in order to begin the program or be on the program for weight loss surgery and stuff like that. And the receptionist's like, well, what surgery are you thinking? And I was like, I was thinking about the sleeve, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And she instantly got excited. Well, she got excited when she asked the question. I heard the excitement in her voice, and even after, and she's like, oh, that's fantastic. She's like, I could tell you now. She's like, I had it done not too long ago, and it's one of the best decisions of my life. And this is the receptionist I'm calling the very first time. I've never stepped foot in this doctor's office. I literally just on the phone, and I could hear the excitement and stuff like that. So I knew it was something. And I told myself I'd see how much weight I could lose beforehand and decide if I was going to go through it or not. My back has said, you won't do this surgery. And, I could say, well, even with your back problems, you can still lose weight by yourself. You don't need surgery, blah, blah, blah. That is correct. I could try and do some things by myself. Again, I feel like I've done it all. I've done the pills. I've done personal trainers. I've done keto. I'm still doing keto actually because carbs don't sit right with me. I've been pescatarian. I've tried veganism. I've been vegetarian. I've cut out red meat and just done poultry and fish. And I've cut out all junk food unless I made it at home. And the thing is, I will lose the weight and then I will plateau. And it don't go nowhere. It just stays right there. And it goes back up and then back down and back up and then back down. I wasn't going through that again. And so that's why I said this is my last resort. I'm like, I've done almost everything that I can think of that I know out there. And so I was like, I just need to. And my thing is for me is the surgery isn't the say all be all. It's not the end. I still have to work out regardless. For me, it's getting the surgery, dropping X amount of weight initially from the liquid diet that I have to do and the changes that's happening with my body, seeing that I'm missing part of my stomach, so that when I do work out, it's a little bit easier. Because after surgery, regardless, I have to walk. It's in the pamphlet. Hey, you're going to wake up from the anesthetic and the nurse is going to have you walk around every 4 hours. I have a treadmill upstairs. If you've noticed, I'm in a different room than I normally am. Just because I have the surgery doesn't mean I don't exercise. No. You still have to exercise anyway. And I'm well aware of that. So for me, it's losing some of this here, back there. It's losing some of this weight so that I can get into a regular routine where I'm not in as much pain because there's not as much weight on my body. There's not as much weight on my back. That's my thing. That's the real thing for me. Because people are like, well, how does weight loss surgery help your back? I'm a big bitch. I'm a very big bitch. I'm 351 pounds. Now I'm sitting down, so I probably look it because everything's just blah. But when I stand, I don't look like I weigh almost 400 pounds. Granted, I'm 49 pounds away from 400 pounds, but I'm 351. My body's proportionate. Everything big. Everything's big and curvy on me. Not I'm big up top and small legs. Kind of wish that, you know, I would have been all right with the pear shape up top or apple up top with some small legs. You know, I can still fit to size 10, 12. But no. But that's what it is. I'm going to lose this weight because of the changes I've made that's occurred to my body. So when I can do heavy lifting again, I can start back incorporating weights into my routine. I can hopefully walk longer on the treadmill, also the grocery store. That's why I don't go grocery shopping anymore. I do curbside pickup because just walking in the grocery store for the 10-15 minutes, my lower back starts to bother me really bad. Where I feel the pain, it turns into a soreness that turns into pain along my lower back. The whole entire thing. That I find myself having to lean over the cart. I have to stretch, or I'm just constantly leaning till we get to the car, or my boyfriend's like, go to the car. I'll finish the shopping. It's that bad. So that is why I said I'm going to do the surgery. I'm going to let my body lose weight naturally with the flow of things. And then once I'm able to lift again and work out normally, then I'm going to try and do a routine, find a routine, get back with my trainer to lose more weight, but also tone up the excess that I've accumulated over the years, because again, I'm a big bitch. But yeah, so July 20th, 2023, I will be having bariatric surgery. I am going to get the gastric sleeve. And I'm excited. I'm nervous. But I'm overall happy. So I know I've said this before in past videos. Without starting this journey, I wouldn't have known about some other health things that I had going on the back end that I wasn't aware of because I hadn't been to a doctor in a long time. I'm Caribbean. We don't do the doctors too often. I'm primarily Haitian. Haitians don't like their doctor. I don't know why, but we don't. So, I found out some things about my health. And so that's why I'm grateful for going on this journey, because I found out some things that I have slowly changed and worked on. So, if you're thinking about it, talk to your doctor, do your research, make the decision for you. I made the decision for me, and here I am. So I'll update y'all as I get close to the date, and when I start the liquid diet, like the full liquid diet, completely. So thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.